Yeah, the solution to loneliness really is one of the big solutions is that we have a low joy tank that needs to be filled up. In other words, we don't see very many faces that we can tell are happy to be with us.
Mm.
And we can also be with people and still be lonely. We can even be at church and still be lonely. Especially if we're surrounded by people whose faces, they're kind of in their own thing, or maybe, if you go to the supermarket and people are looking at their phones instead of, even this thing
Absolutely.
is like a joy killer in our society.
Yeah.
And it's also like if we're surrounded by people that are kind of pretending to be good, churches can almost encourage us to stay disconnected. And but a lot of really what bonds us is that we give people our faces momentarily, and just let them know we're glad you're here. And
Mm.
also, when our churches are places that we can share kind of some of the junk that's going on in our lives, we don't have to keep it nice
Yeah.
and clean and sanitary. That as well builds our joy and builds us as a family. Dana talked about that in her talk. She talked about things, secrets, like if they really knew this, what would they think? And
Mm.
so often there's a fear to share those deeper struggles. And sometimes, honestly, that fear is valid because some churches aren't safe places to share that kind of thing. But our churches really need to be places where we can share our weakness, and it's treated and received with kindness and tenderness and joy. Again, meaning, in this horrible thing you just shared, man, I am glad to be with you. We might even say, I have no idea what to say, but I am so
Yeah.
glad you told me. And that is a very
Yeah.
high joy statement.
Hey, you just saw a short clip from Grounded. To watch the full episode and more episodes like it, check out the link below.